Live from London, it's Paul O'Grady.
You all right? Better take this off. Hang on a minute. Oh, the weight of that, honest to God. Oh, not again! Do you know what? This is going back, this thing. This is the fourth suit it's ruined. Look at that! I tell you what, it's just well I've got my boxes on, isn't it? Not my tangerine thong from the Peter Stringfellow collection. It's not my best feature, me hoop, I'll have to admit. It's a bit like a squashed hot cross bun. Minus the horizontal bar, anyway, I'm going in for it. Hey, here we are. Well... Thank you very much. Good evening. Well, I'll tell you, it's lovely to be back in gainful employment. And how are you all? You OK? Are you happy? Well, you better be, because the government is insisting on it. Have you heard about this latest bit of gobshitery they've come up with? Have you? They're sending out questionnaires to 200,000 homes to see how happy we are. That's the truth, the gospel truth. The only problem is most folk are so depressed they have stopped opening the mail months ago. You know what I mean? I can just see Cameron on the next party political broadcast. If you're happy and you know we clap your hands. All together. If you're happy and you know we clap your hands. If you're happy and you know... I don't know the rest. You don't deserve it. It's like being on a coach trip with pensioners. Why don't they just staple a bag of marijuana to the back of gyros? That'd make people happy, wouldn't it? Anyway, now, the royal wedding, 2 weeks. Are you looking forward to it? Yeah, and I'm well excited as well. I'm not getting involved in any of these stupid street parties. I'm sorry, I'm not dragging my table and chairs out onto the pavement. Where I come from, that's called an eviction. Do you remember that? I feel sorry for poor Kate. I mean, she hasn't got a foot in the palace yet and the tabloids are at her. She's too thin. She's too skinny. What do they want? Some great big sweaty 20-stone porker coming down the aisle stinking of last night's kebab? They're never happy, are they? And I read in one tabloid that she's so thin she's had to have her ring tightened. No comments. No comments. Right, I've got 4 guests. Hey, look, to prove it's live to you, shower out there, I've got a clock. Can you see it? Show them the clock. Yeah, look, see you lot at home, you Downton Thomases. It's... Oh, my watch stopped years ago, but it's 9:05 anyway. Right, should we get on with it then? Yes? OK, time for my first guest. And what a guest she is. She's a hugely talented young lady who's spent nearly all of her life in the public eye. She's performed for popes, for royalty, for presidents. She's fallen in and out of love and in and out of pubs. And she's successfully made the transition from the voice of an angel to a rock chick mum of 2. So please give a very warm welcome to my very first guest of the series, the lovely Charlotte Church. Let's hear you. Man, this table, Charlotte, the death trap. Look at it.
It's amazing.
But it's a death trap.
I know.
Look at this. Fancy putting this down for me guests. You know, say somebody a bit short-sighted like Scylla, she'll come straight out.
Nightmare.
Bang, face down on that.
I know. I can't have nothing like that in my house.
Have you seen this,
Oh,
Charlotte?
it's lovely. Real sassy.
Isn't it, eh? I haven't got a bum, you know, honestly. If I sit in the lab, I have to hang on to it.
I can lend you some of mine,
Because I'll shoot up. How are you? Charlotte, where have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. What's occurring, as they say?
What's occurring?
What's occurring, love?
I just been in Wales, really, with my babies and just...
How
yeah.
old are the babies now?
Ruby's 3.5 and Dexter's 2 and a bit.
Are they lovely?
They're amazing. They're so funny and just, yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I love them to bits.
And you've got a new fella, haven't you?
I do,
now,
yeah.
tell me, where did you meet him? Tell me to mind my own bloody business.
No,
if you
you're
like.
all right. I've known him for ages.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, when my mum and dad had a pub before. And,
Did you meet him in the pub?
Yeah.
No, it's no surprise.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's really, really great.
Did he chat you up?
No, I'm a dreadful chaser.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you do the chatting up?
Oh, I'm really bad.
Have you ever been chatted up?
No, really, it doesn't happen
No,
much.
I've never been chatted up.
Fuming?
either. No, I can stand in an
Get it?
alehouse all night. Nobody comes near me.
No, same.
So
This
did
is
you
probably
go, what
because
did
we're
you
the
say
worst
to
two.
him? Did you say, do you fancy a leg over?
No.
Bag of chips.
No, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. It was really.
Was he working in the pub or?
Yeah, when I first
You
met
got
him, but I've known him for ages. I got kids.
Do you know what? When I was in Annie,
Yeah.
that sounds rude, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
When I was doing Annie, that sounds even worse. I've been on 10 minutes, Charlotte. When I was appearing in Annie, the musical, and I
Yes.
was Miss Hannigan, we all got nits off
You
the
were
kids.
Miss Hannigan.
I was Miss Hannigan.
That's amazing.
It was a hoot.
At the moment, like that's almost all I watch is Annie because my kids love it.
Oh, do you want me to
They
come
was
round
like-
and do
yeah,
Miss
it'd be,
Hannigan?
Brilliant.
But we all had nits off the kids,
No way.
except for Daddy Warbucks, because his head was shaved.
Of course.
Honestly, so go on. So what happened then with this fella? He was what? What were you doing?
Yeah, well, I've known him for a while,
Yeah.
and then I was writing with him and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, he
and-
writes songs?
Yeah, he's
you
an
picked a
artist.
clever
He's
one there.
brilliant.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really cool.
And did he write the new single, Snow?
Yes, yeah, that's his song, which I stole.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Well, he
for
wasn't
you.
going to get up and he wants somebody to get up and do it for him,
Yes,
doesn't he?
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a good artist.
Do you know what? I was reading a fabulous interview. I love Esquire magazine. I think
Yeah.
it's a great fella's mag. And
Crikey.
I read this fabulous interview.
Or
Do you
not.
say things that you say, why did I say that?
Oh, all the time.
And me, I do it.
Forever.
But Charlotte, it's called honesty. And there's not a lot of this in this game.
I hope so. Some of the things I say are just really young and stupid, and I need a censor. But, yeah.
I do. Don't you get copy approval?
No.
Oh, I always say, I have to have it now. Some of the
Yeah.
things I say, I'll be sued.
I know, me too. I've got to be careful.
I say, you know, they get you going, don't they? And you go, well, I'll tell you something about so-and-so, so-and-so.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, dreadful opinions.
I know, shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's the Welsh, you see, and Scousers with the same.
Absolutely, yeah, we're not gonna
opinionated,
mince our words, are we?
gobby. No. But you don't have to do interviews anymore, just like to say. Seriously, just let your phone fill up your messages
Yeah.
and they'll hack in.
Of
Saves
course.
Charlotte, it's
I
the
know.
best thing that ever happened to us, love. It saves so much hassle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I've found you can't open a paper or a magazine without you in it. I mean, you're constantly papped. Doesn't that
it's-
drive you mad? I don't get that, see. Doesn't it drive you mad?
It does a bit, like, because if I'm back home and I'm going shopping with my kids or whatever,
know.
and there's somebody waiting there, and generally I look like a bag of shit because
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered. Sometimes it's great to dress up and look nice, and other times I got other things to do in my time rather than trying to faff with my face or whatever.
Look, you're a working mother, 2 kids. You're not going to get up in the morning, are you? Throw the Carmens in,
No.
put a full face on,
It's
dress up
definitely,
in a
yeah.
cocktail gown to go up to Quicksave to get a loaf and a pint of
I
Stella.
know. I
Charlotte, you
should do.
should see me. I look like Cat Weasel when I come out.
I'm dreadful. Like, 'cause I don't even dry my hair. I'll just get out and chuck on a horrible tracksuit from '97 or something. Honestly, I'm really bad.
You don't need it because you're pretty.
Oh, bless your cotton
No, it's
socks.
true, though, isn't it?
But I tell you what, I get a lot of the time that I'll say if I am in a supermarket or whatever, people will be like, "Oh, you don't look like you do on telly."
But
Yeah.
you look a lot younger than you do on. I must like Methuselah. Honest to God, if you're watching, I'm in my 30s, seriously. It's the crappy lighting that I've got here that ages me, and the grey hair doesn't help.
Yeah, it's funny as well. I think people, because I've just been around for so long, people really feel like they know me, like
Yeah.
I'm like almost like a soap character, where people feel like they know soap characters. So loads of people just go, "Hiya, Shal."
I get that.
No
yeah.
idea.
And I'm shoplifting.
We've never met.
It's so annoying, isn't it? Just shoving a chicken around your jacket. And somebody says, "Can I have your photos?" So pull her up, will you? Did you enjoy Over the Rainbow when you were judge? You were good on that, you know.
Thanks.
I'll tell you why, because you were firm and you were honest again. You know, you didn't mess around with them. You didn't give them any sort of false leads. You know. You said, you're crap, go home and get a job.
Well, I think, you know, I loved doing that. It was brilliant just to come to London every Saturday and get dressed up and watch some brilliant girls singing, because there was some phenomenal talent.
They were.
Really, really great. And yeah, I loved it, and I loved being able to do it, and I knew what I was talking about. I'm a classically trained singer, and I felt like I could actually help the girls.
I think people forget that, you know, sometimes, don't they? Because you've been around so long since you were a nipper. I remember you on This Morning. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Like she was tiny, and like this great blonde Harridan comes stonking in, and there's this little girl.
Yeah, but I always knew Lily Savage.
Oh, did you?
Loved Lily.
Well, that makes me feel ancient.
Loved Lily.
It's when a man of about 80 driving a taxi says, "Oh, I used to get ready for school watching you on The Big Breakfast." How old am I? Would you like to be a judge on the X Factor? Because they're looking for one, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know, really. I mean, I'm starting to work again now, because I like to have time, you know, good patches of time where I can just be at home with the kids, and then I kind of re-motivate myself. And when I'm knee-deep in Play-Doh and nappies, I think, right, some glamour, please, quickly.
How about In the Night Garden? Have you discovered that?
Yeah, I like In the Night Garden. My favourite is Timmy Time.
Yeah, I know
love
all
Timmy
this.
Time.
I haven't got kids, I just watch it. I've got grandkids. Oh, I'm so old. No, but I haven't. I end up... They wake you up at the crack of dawn, don't they? With the Snow White DVD.
Yeah, it's chronic.
So I sit there. I can do all the lines. Slave in the magic mirror.
Brilliant. You've got to come round my house.
I'd love it.
My mamas would love you.
Charlotte, you're going to get up and give us a song?
I am, yes.
You're looking lovely. Really. You're one of my favourites, you know, you are.
Oh, bless you.
Are. This girl was Dorothy millions of years ago with my Olga. Do you remember when we did The Wizard of Oz?
That was the worst outfit I've ever worn, and that's one hell of a contest, that is.
Charlotte, it's lovely to see you.
Lovely
and thanks for coming on the show.
You, Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's do this. The one and only Charlotte Church. Now, I've got an important announcement to make. As we're live, you can get in touch with us through the website, or you can... What's it called? Twittering.
Oh, I have no idea.
Do you know what? I'm getting all these emails because a friend of mine had a virus and he sent me an email and I opened it. So I'm getting all these emails saying, you too can extend your penis by 2 inches.
No way!
Charlotte, what am I going to do with a 22-inch penis? I have to tuck it in my sock as it is. No, you can tweet us any questions you like for any of our guests, and if they're polite and nice, we might read them out if you're lucky, OK?